Hello everybody, this is JD again. What am I here to talk to you about? Well, I gotta raise money, and I'm gonna have to tell you, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Not the way of the internet, not through a website right now. I gotta find a new organization to set up my website. So we're gonna have to collect money the old-fashioned political way. You all who wish to contribute will have to send a check to me, made out to the Constitutionalists for the Constitutionalist Party, and put on it in the memo JD's presidential campaign. Then you'll get the check back in the mail after it's been cashed, and you will know what account in what bank it went into. The Constitutionalist account right now is in the Bank of America here in Norfolk. Barbara is the only one who has access to it until the party grows larger, until we start raising some money. Because once we start raising some money, and I report to the Federal Election Commission we are raising money, because right now we're raising $5 a month, which I put in every month. Now, why do we have to do it this way? Because, people, the other day I went to my Please Contribute website, and I found out that it says we are no longer collecting any money at this time. Called up Sunday, and they said, oh, well, we can't fix that. It's from something else. You got to talk to one of the managers. So I got a phone number, and I called the manager today. They fixed everything that needed to be fixed, but they left that on there. And she says, well, we're actually not going to be collecting any money from you any longer. She says, because you're a risk. I said, what kind of risk am I? She says that you're a risk. Something about something. I said, well, look, I am not a risk, and I got a good credit. And she says, well, you'd have to give us your Social Security number and have us check it. I said, that's no problem. She says, are you registered with the Federal? I said, yes, you can check with the Federal Election Commission. I am registered. I kept answering her questions until finally she came to the truth. From higher up in their organization came down a memo or directions to drop me because it's not in their best interest. It's the United States of America, and the American people are not in their best interest. So they dropped me. So I'll be looking for somebody else to do website collecting, but until then we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. What is that? You send a check. The address you mail it to is the Constitutionalist, in care of Barbara Criveau, 1546 Norcova Avenue, Norfolk, Virginia 23502. The check you fill out, pay to the order of the Constitutionalist. It's completely a separate account. I have no access to that account whatsoever. And it will be deposited there. You can verify it with your check. And in the memo section, write, and this is very important, you must write JD Presidential Campaign, or for JD's Presidential Campaign, or for James D. Criveau Presidential Campaign. You must write that in the memo portion of the check. Okay? And then it'll be cashed like a normal check, and it'll be routed like a normal check. Now remember, it is limited to no more than $2,500, but I don't want that. $5, $10 is more than enough. I do hope that your checks have your name and address on it, so that when I fill out my paperwork, it'll make it a lot easier, because then I'll have your names and address and everything, so I can fill it out and send it in to the Federal Election Commission, because I got to send that information into them. Remember, I need to raise, to be a qualified, viable candidate, $100,000 from 20 states or more. Well, actually over $100,000 from 20 states or more. So, people, remember 2008, I told you don't send me any money because there was no way we could win. Well, 2012, I'm telling you, we can win and we can make a difference. But apparently, big business, the American people, we are not in their best interests. Well, at least in one company, I know of, we are not in their best interests. I am being harassed now via Facebook, a lot of harassment at Facebook. Twitter does not interfere with me at all. YouTube doesn't interfere, other than my view count is so erroneous, it's ridiculous. And, MySpace don't interfere. But I'm starting to get some interference, starting to feel the same type of interference I did between July and September of 2008. I went through all this before, but I didn't try to collect any money because I knew in 2008 we could not win. I knew we could not win. And I felt guilty if I would take 1 red cent from any one of you for something that couldn't be done. But now I know we can win. And that's why I ask you all to help and contribute. You got to forward this video. Don't just sit there and look at it. You got to read it and forward it. You got to understand, this is your country. Mitt Romney raised $10 million in one day on the internet. I got blocked to not raise anything. What can I say? There's something about me that somebody doesn't want to get out there. But like you, I will not give up. Now, mind you, because of promises I made, I can't remove the videos that mention the website that dropped me. I can't. Because then I'd have to break my promise to you. And that I will not do. No matter what, I will not break a promise I make to you. But understand, no longer go to pleasecontribute.com/3531. They, in their best interest, wish not to collect any of my campaign funds. Might be I wasn't getting enough, so they just dropped me because I was costing them money. I don't know. Might be other reasons. I don't know. But in their best interest, they dropped me all of a sudden. So until I get another website set up, which I've already started out, made some few phone calls and stuff, I want you all to do the old-fashioned way. Mail a check to the Constitutionist. That's the name of the account, Constitutionist. We are an official political party. I am an official presidential candidate. You can check it with the Federal Election Commission. It's public knowledge. And make on the memo, say there, JD's presidential campaign. Mail it to the Constitutionalist, care of Barbara Criveau, 1546 Norcova Avenue, Norfolk, Virginia, 23502. And if any of you want to see what my house looks like, put that address in a MapQuest, and it'll show you even the old swimming pool I used to have at one time. I think it's still got that one. But you can see my house. See where I live. See what I am. I'm not afraid for you people to check me out. Actually, that's what I tell you constantly. Check me out. Know what I'm all about. Because, no, when this guy here, me, says, I'm going to be taking you to Washington, and Congress will hear your voice. That's exactly what I intend to do. Our president needs to be the leader of this nation. But you all need to be the voice, the heart, and the soul. This is one time you matter more than you will ever know. And that's something that I will be dependent upon the whole time that I'm president. Each and every one of you. Because you do matter. It's your country. It's my country. It's our country. And Congress better get that message. We're not going to give them forever. time has come to an end. But like everybody else, I need to raise money also. And like I said in my other video, if there's somebody who has mobile campers, you know, the kind that people drive around in and stuff, and they want to put my pictures on the side, their name donated or on loan by, and I would be glad to get with them, and they can we'll talk about what to put on the sides about we the people in order to form a more perfect union, or something of that nature. The Constitution, the American flag, me standing, my picture, something of that nature, something so that people can identify with me. I would greatly appreciate it, because I would love to drive around this country instead of taking trains and planes and things like that. Because to me, like I told somebody today, a whole bunch of people send me all kinds of videos. Today alone I received almost 1,000. Whole bunch of videos. Look at this, look at this, look at this. A lot of them are repeats from everybody else. I don't care about those videos. I care what you think about the things that are happening. I care about what matters to you. That's what's important. That's what you are. Not a video you sent me that somebody else did. How many of my videos are copies of something else? Unless somebody other than me sends it to you, my videos are all direct and are original. So, again, like I asked, if you wish to contribute, please do so. The old-fashioned American way. Mail a check to the Constitutionalist or Constitutionalist, care of Barbara J. Criveau, 1546 Norcova Avenue, Norfolk, Virginia, 23502. And if you wish to ask me any questions about it, feel free, call me. I'm always available at 757-853-5427 if I'm not in school or working at my wife's store. So, you all have a nice day. Usually in the evenings after 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you'll catch me at home. I rarely go out. I'm too busy doing other things like studying my English. Because yes, you all pointed out how bad my English was, so I'm in college and I'm already taking my second course, or something of that nature. So you all have a nice day, and remember, yes, I am collecting funds, yes, I am official, and yes, we are a political organization, and yes, it's all legal. Check it out with the Federal Election Commission. All you got to do is type in James D. Criveau. It's there. I'm on the monthly report. They do put out a monthly report to the Federal Election Commission. You all have a nice day. Thank you again. And yes, I am collecting money, and I am doing it now.